This man had 5,000 and something subscribers. I mean, not subscribers, followers. Now, look at this.
I bet.
Yep. And if he's not in that, they feel uncomfortable. No, it ain't no I feel uncomfortable. Let's get into it. So, Trish, no. Hello, 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 guys. I know it's late. Guys, I had got caught up in a phone call that I had to take. So I do truly apologize. Y'all know I'm a few minutes late sometimes. That's why I went in and I changed the time. And I said, well, I know people probably in the bed and all that, but it's Saturday. So I'm like, I'm still going to go ahead and do my live and they can just catch it in the morning or during the night or whatever. They'll eventually catch it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. So hopefully y'all had a good day, because I know I did. So we gonna get into this thing. Love and Marriage Huntsville review part 2. Guys, let's start off rating the show. I'm gonna give this part maybe a 9. I'll give it a 9. It was entertaining. Martell Hope made it his business to let them Scott brothers know to they face. Oh, y'all did do a threesome with that woman, with that drunk woman that him and Ariane interviewed. And y'all know I always put her up here and show y'all that clip where where Ariane was asking her all kind of questions, and she stated herself that that was the first time she ever had a D in her mouth and a D in her cuckoo. Now, I don't need to play it again for y'all, do I? Because if I do, y'all know I will. And that's definitely the woman that Martell Holt was alluding to, that the Scott brothers had did a three-way with. And guys, they look so guilty. When I tell y'all they was looking so guilty, look at Marcel's face. And guys, when Carlos King asked the brothers, no, asked Kimmy and Leticia, do they believe it? They both said no, they don't believe it. And they was looking real strange. Guys, I don't even know how they sat on that stage with Martell after that. And then Carlos King had Martell giving Leticia advice on her marriage after Martell had just came for their marriage. And then he had the nerve to try to say that he don't want to see them in, but saying all this negative stuff about their marriage. So I'm like, this is crazy. I gave it a 10. You gave it a 10? Okay, it was definitely entertaining. I can tell they were lying, and I could too. I could too. Did y'all see Marcel gonna have the nerve to say to Martell, why do you care about my sex life? And which that's true, but here's the gag. Marcel, he was there when it happened. Martell even let it be known that she wanted the D from him as well. I said, oh, wait, but I'm going to tell you what Martell didn't do on that interview when Ariane was there. He sure didn't say on that interview that the lady wanted the D from him. He didn't say that part when him and Ariane was interviewing that lady, but he said it on the review tonight. He sure did. He sure did, guys. So, guys, before I go any further, please remember all things is allegedly. in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Here's my copyright disclaimer because I do not own the rights to any of the clips that I will be playing in my video. So, with all of that being said, it starts off, guys, where it left off last week with the ladies. The ladies are conversating, and we know Destiny and Leticia, they had words. Let's go ahead and hear what these ladies had to say.
Nell they want to shoot something at me, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, you included me in that?
You did. Didn't you do it?
Did I do
Did
it?
you bring my husband's name up? Didn't you do it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, well, you in the box too. But now, after Trish party, when we met at the coffee shop, you was upset with me. I came in there for the energy, laughing, joking. I didn't know we had issues.
It was an issue. It seems like I cannot have an issue when it's concerning my husband or my family, but it's an issue when it's a Scott.
Well, let me. Well, I want to unpack this because the way you and Kimmy were going at it, I wasn't expecting to be a referee, although I'm in white and black stripes. Do you feel like Kimmy tries to sun you?
Of course.
You do feel that way. Why do you feel that way?
Now, I feel like Kimmy tries to sun everybody on the show. Kimmy tries to make it like she's so much smarter than the other women. And the gag is she's definitely not smarter than these other women. She just is slow, in my opinion, because Kimmy sat up there and let Maurice keep on saying, oh, well, we'll talk about it with the counselor. We'll talk about it with the counselor. Basically, Maurice was letting it be known that was bullshit, what Kimmy was saying about, I wouldn't accept it. I would have to move on and it would hurt me so bad. I would be so hurt. Girl, bye. And that's why Maurice kept looking at her all strange, like, I'm not bad this, and I wasn't bad it either. So you wasn't alone. But let's continue.
What she does. That was me and Leticia's issue. And I understand that's her sister-in-law, but she can fight her own battle.
I didn't even know it was a problem.
I think.
Now, let me say this, guys. I do believe that Kimmy and Leticia came up with a pact for this season because Kimmy definitely was coming to Leticia's defense a lot this season. Drop it in the chat if y'all feel like Kimmy was coming to Leticia's defense a lot during this season, because I do. And I had never seen Kimmy go to bat so much for Leticia like she did this time. And I'm kind of feeling like maybe they didn't talked about their husbands and they made this pact that they're going to pretend like nothing never happened. And, oh no, I never been through that before. I never been through that before. And they told each other, we're going to stick to it. We're going to stick to it. Because that's what it was giving for me.
I think it's when you said talk here.
Because
exactly.
I'm saying it's common courtesy. And I've asked several times because I don't like. Well, because
I agree.
Who doesn't know how to.
No, I'm not acting like a child.
It's 100 people here told you they don't like being yelled at by you. I'm no different.
I'm not yelling at you.
All I said was, like, can you just not be up here?
You think just because you talk low and stay calm, you still hit below the belt.
You think Kimmy hits below the belt?
Yeah, she hits below the belt.
Do you think Kimmy hits below the belt?
Feel it. Very eloquent.
Very eloquent with it.
Well, no, it is. I'm
just saying.
It's just ask the question. That wasn't a thing.
Now, what is your issue when it comes to the Scott?
I do feel like Nell be hollering too much, y'all. I do feel like it don't even take all of that. She be hollering at everybody pretty much. And that is crazy. So I do see where Kimmy's coming from with that whole thing about Nell need to bring it down, because she really do.
I really didn't have an issue with them. Somewhere along the way when we came back this season, and me and Leticia was going at it, Kimmy inserted herself in it.
She did.
All I said was, I think y'all should talk. That is what happened at Festivities. I did the same exact thing Destiny did. I know you had a conversation with Tisha. I wanted us to chat.
You're talking about my granddaughter.
I don't care about your granddaughter.
Well, that's it. Y'all trying to make it something it's not.
Now, you said, keep my name out your...
What else think y'all doing here?
So then they threw some throwbacks in where they was supposed to be ganging up on Nail, Kimmy and Leticia, and Kimmy told her that she would throw her in the pool. So they was giving some examples.
Gloves off, and I did, and I let my guard down.
Thank you, Holy Theo.
Listen.
Well, I was already on 10 when she said she didn't give a about my grandbaby. I'm not yelling at you. This is the way.
Now that was deep. That she said to Kimmy, she don't know. Kimmy said to Nail in the throwback clip, she don't give a fuck about her grandbaby. She did say that. It was in the throwback, and I was like, ooh.
Emotional.
Yeah.
I can go a little more. And then out of no way, this don't yell at me. I dunked your ass over in that pool.
Yeah, that's not how that
It
happened.
is.
Trisha.
Kimmy said that's not how that happened, and that was definitely how it happened.
Bring it down, tone it down a little bit, but she was on edge because she saw all of us coming to her, and then her mind was.
Wait, y'all. This is Trish talking now. I want to bring some attention to Trish and Ken real quick. This wig look horrible, Trish. I don't know why and who be telling Trish to put these dumb ass wigs on her head. I'm not feeling it, not even a little bit. But hey, if you like it, girl, continue. But it wasn't a good look for her, in my opinion. Drop it in the chat if y'all like this look on Trish. Now, as far as her coordinating with Ken, their outfits definitely bounce off of each other nicely, but I did not like the hair, guys. So let's continue to listen to Trish.
Thank you. There does seem to be this tension between you and Kimmy. Something about tone. We then learned from you, Kimmy, at Festivities that you felt like it triggered you because of things you saw in your childhood. Does the tone being high trigger you to the point where it reminds you of your father?
I think it's disrespectful. And here's the thing, like for me, I don't really care much. But what triggers it for me is that I sometimes had to watch how he spoke to my mother.
Mm.
And that probably was more of a trigger for me than me, because I'll say whatever to anybody. And so, even after I said that, people would say...
So Kimmy lets it be known that she has these triggers because of her dad. So let's move on from that. They, just trying to come to a resolve between the ladies. So Kimmy and Tisha go backstage and they have a one-on-one conversation.
A degree for you?
No, you can leave it how you want.
I can turn it down a degree. I want you to be comfortable.
Now you can turn it down a degree.
Let me tell you something. Other than how she speaks when she gets annoyed, I, honest to God, didn't have a problem with Nell. Why did she do that?
You think Tisha's a gaslighter?
Everybody is a gaslighter. my issue is we keep dismissing the part where you talk about an innocent child.
Mm.
That's what people keep
after your grandbabies.
Right. Okay. Anybody gonna go in defense mode, loud mode, and it had that have to do with it. She inserted herself in that.
That came out of nowhere. And she just thought, you're nobody's mama. You're not that mama. You didn't even finish what you was trying to say.
Wow. I don't get it.
People show you who they are, you better believe them. The first time, my Angelo said it.
You get people 100 times, so I'm really kind of surprised that that's actually your sentiment.
Stop being too nice, Kimmy. Too patient and too nice, like you be telling me.
Whatever.
You don't get to shush me.
So Nail say you don't get to shush me.
I'm on one goddamn leg. Lord, but I use it if I need to.
Coming up on the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion.
Okay, so the men are back on the stage. Now let's get into it.
Friends, yes. But how can anyone be transparent without any trust? Well, let's get into it.
So they go into some throwbacks.
Sometimes you two are not transparent.
But nobody can really
Transparent again.
Of what they mean by we're not transparent.
I guess it's but Maurice has the ladies do NDA.
You think that our husband's cheating and we don't want to talk about it?
Yes.
That sounds more like Maurice or some Marcel to sign an NDA. What has been going around saying Maurice and Marcel told Martell to get chicks to sign NDA? Oh, no. I'm not transparent, and sometimes I'm actually dishonest.
We know.
Can you explain to us how you were booked for a DUI?
I don't want to go into details. It's an ongoing legal issue.
No bills, no. Oh, I'm sorry. You went drunk. Hey, you know that my case is dismissed, right?
I hit a tree, I hit a pole, and I hit an animal.
Like, no.
As we've seen, there's a lot to talk about. Let's get into the cheating allegations. Okay.
Cheating allegations, guys.
So, have you ever had a side chick sign an NDA?
No.
No.
I never had anyone sign anything.
Do you buy
Well,
that
we know
personally?
that.
The thing about this, Maurice is an attorney. I'm intelligent. and that don't mean a thing. That sounds
Don't mean nothing at all.
That sounds like something an idiot would say.
Whoa.
You can't get someone to sign an NDA for indiscretions. Like that kind of stuff is myth.
You believe that if you and Maurice get women to sign NDAs, are you saying
God know by now. Because they would have came forward.
And you're saying because we know that unfortunately, Chris and Martell had infidelities in their marriage, that clearly it didn't work for them.
I'm saying because Chris had infidelities and Martell is stupid.
Whoa. Shots fired. Shots fired. Destiny mouth dropped to the floor when he said Chris has had infidelities and Martell is just stupid. I said shots fired. That's what Marcel said to both of the men, Martell and Chris Fletcher. Ooh wee. I don't know what else to say about that, y'all. What y'all think about that? That was definitely shots fired. Oh, but Martell finna come back with the 1-2 punch. Believe that. Chris Fletcher, all he said was that he believes Martell about the woman that him and Ariane had interviewed. That they did run the 3-way on that lady. And I believe that too, though. Let's listen.
And only stupid people get people to sign NDAs.
Okay. This is the thing about pieces of paper. They're only as good as the people that are signing them. So if you think for 1 second that we'd have someone sign an NDA, it's stupid.
Those damn guys, boy. This guy goes on and gets caught and says, I'm transparent.
Hey, listen, if you want to talk about any type of cheating, we can talk about Vegas.
Whoa!
We can talk about the room.
Okay.
Uh-oh!
I want to talk about the allegation of Vegas. Was there one room where the 3 of you were present?
Listen, guys.
Multiple women there.
No, it was just the girl that Marcel had flying.
Whoa!
Okay. So you're alleging that the 2 brothers had their turn at this one woman.
Well, they double teamed, yeah.
Double teamed. Wait. He said they double teamed the woman, and she wanted me too. For the people that do not know, let me introduce you to that woman that they double teamed.
It's your girl Ariane Curry,
The Scots asked.
and we delivered. Let's get into it.
Maurice was his lie, his alibi.
Oh.
And he couldn't do nothing without Maurice. Maurice is always there. That was my first time having a dig in my mouth and a dig in my coochie.
Kinky enough is brother to brother, Martell. You don't think?
I didn't know that he had a wife. He threatened me. He said, if you tell a wife, I'm going to come and kill you.
Today we are sitting here with the beautiful Chantel. How are you doing?
Flesh.
In the flesh. The receipt that you all were asking for. How are you doing today?
I'm absolutely fucking amazing, girl.
All right.
Is it on this one?
Woo! Okay, I just had to give y'all that refresher. Let's continue.
Like,
Let's listen to what old Marty Mar had to say one more time. Come on.
Brothers had their turn at this one woman.
Well, they double teamed, yeah.
They double teamed.
And she wanted me too, but I'm like, I'm out.
Fellas, I don't even want to talk about this kind of stuff. This stuff is ridiculous.
So, Carlos, it's ridiculous.
Of course you don't, Marcel. Marcel said, I don't even want to talk about this kind of stuff. I'm sure you don't want to talk about it. But let's get into it. You're on a reality show, and the reality is Martell alleges that y'all did a gangbang, the Scott's brothers, on this one woman. And she tried to get him to join in because I guess she wanted it to be if that was a gangbang, I guess she wanted to feel like she was being jumped into the gang with Martell in on it too. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. And how does that work? Two brothers seeing each other's bodies because they're doing a three-way with this one woman. That's disgusting. Are you guys looking at each other eye to eye? I mean, what is happening here? Y'all know what? Let me not even give the picture for people to see. Let's continue.
This stuff is ridiculous. Martell, can I ask you a question? Why are you so concerned about my sexual activity?
Don't ask me no question if you're not gonna be honest.
Okay. Be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
Unless you're gonna be honest.
I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on. Oh, is it true about you? Is it true that you had sex with the girl that I interviewed in Vegas? Okay, so don't even talk to me.
So let me
don't talk. No.
Is it true that you had sex with the girl?
Don't talk to me, bro.
Is it true that you had
Don't
sex
talk
with
to
the
me.
girl?
No, don't talk to me.
This is ridiculous. All right, Martell.
Words can know.
Coming up on the Love and
Y'all, Ken said this is getting juicy. I know that's right, Ken.
We can talk to Chris and Nell. Chris and Nell, do you think Martell's lying?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think Martell's lying? Nell, do you think Martell is lying?
So they want the Fletcher's opinion.
I really rather plead the fifth.
Nell wants to plead the fifth.
Why?
Speak it, regardless if you believe it or you don't.
You talking about people's marriage? I've been through infidelity. From listening and hearing things, that's just my gut feeling, what I feel.
Can you guys still hear me? Can everybody still hear me? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Guys, let me know if y'all can still hear me loud and clear. Okay, good, good. Thank you for that, Coco. Let's continue.
But at the end of the day, that's their husband. And just like this, my husband. I had my woman's intuition with him. And just that feeling that you get.
What reason does he have to lie? Excuse me? Just like you said about the NDA, what is he going to gain by lying? What is he going to gain by telling the truth? Well, it's whatever's going on between y'all. That can't be.
No, it is. Here's the thing, Martell.
You understand the value of throwing insinuations out there.
You throw insinuations out there because you know that if you light the fire, guess what? They'll take it from here.
Bro.
Better yet, bro. Who's sitting on this stage who's not accused of cheating?
So they didn't have sex with her in Vegas.
Who's sitting on this stage?
Bro.
The only person is Kimmy, right? Maurice.
Y'all, Martell standing on business. He told Marcel to basically shut up if he ain't gonna be honest and just admit to doing a gangbang with his brother on the woman that him and Ariane interviewed. And then Maurice tried to jump in and say his 1-2, and Martell got his ass together real quick too. He said, so you didn't have sex with the woman in Vegas? Y'all, he ain't even sugarcoating it. He's putting it right straight into the point. So did you have sex with the woman in Vegas? Y'all heard what Martell said? He ain't playing no games. He ain't letting up, okay? And speaking of Martell Holt, he wasn't letting up today over there on Instagram either. So I did this video earlier today, guys, and make sure y'all go check this video out because Martell Holt has been on a roll, okay? I guess he say he not letting up on nobody. You say you was gagging. Me too.
Maurice, did you have sex with the girl in Vegas?
No.
Okay. So let me ask you the ladies this. Kimmy and Tisha.
Y'all, Maurice said no real loud. But you could tell by their face expressions that they were lying. Their body language was off and everything. And Kimmy and Leticia, they was looking crazy as I don't know what. Talking about they don't believe Martell. Y'all, this is crazy. At their big age, they need to buy a vial, buy a clue or something. Now, y'all know I try to be fair to everybody, but they was looking real stupid up there on that stage. Both of the Scott brothers was looking stupid, and so was Kimmy and Leticia. Now I'm just gonna put it out there.
I believe this ever occurred.
No. No, I don't.
I want to get into a topic that I never thought I would have to discuss, and that is another man's penis. So, in the conversation that you had with Maurice, he said, Martell, if you saw me have sex with this woman, what does my look like? Have you ever seen Maurice's as he was sleeping with another woman?
No.
No, you
so
haven't.
I didn't know he had sex. If you didn't look at that.
So,
And then Kimmy and them think it's funny. You know, the question that Carlos King is asking, because we know Maurice asked Martell, well, how does his peen look when he tried to say they did a three-way with the drunk lady or whatever from the interview. And they laughing and I guess trying to make light of the situation, but ain't shit funny about this.
Maurice.
Yes, sir.
The description of your penis, you're saying it's very unique.
It's very unique.
Does it have vitiligo?
No.
Is it uncircumcised?
No.
Is it an unusual size?
Yes.
Okay. Kimmy, what is unique about Maurice's penis that it will take someone to see it to know this is exactly what they're talking about?
It curves to me perfectly.
It curves to you perfectly. Is that...
Did y'all hear Kimmy? She said it curves to me perfectly. At your big age, Kimmy, ain't Kimmy like 50 something? You shouldn't have even felt right letting that come out of your mouth. That wasn't the question if it curved to you perfectly. Lord have mercy. Okay, we're going to let her have it though.
It's a curved, circumcised penis. So that's the mystery. Okay.
Just ask his brother. Yeah.
So, counselor.
Yes, sir.
Last year, I was asking you about the DUI that occurred. You said that sometime next year, you'll be able to answer those questions for me.
Sometime next year.
All right. So this year is
the next year.
Okay. So we're here today.
Okay. So now they talks about the DUI, and Maurice is repeating that same story of how he hit a deer. Was it a deer, a tree, and something else? I think it was like 3 things he allegedly hit, and they are getting on Kimmy because Kimmy says she just went to sleep. It wasn't a big deal that her husband wasn't in the house. You know, and Nail Fletcher jumps in and says that, you know what? This got to be something you're used to because you wasn't worried about where your husband is. And I must say, I agree with Nail. And Kimmy tried to say, well, I admitted to him coming in at 2 a.m. and no, I don't like that, but it's not all the time or something. She said, I think it's all the time, guys, because the way Kimmy was just like calm, it was like that's her normal.
DUI? Arrest me.
Did they administer a breathalyzer?
No.
So when you were booked for DUI,
I was in the hospital. I went to the hospital.
Okay, we don't want to hear no more of that. Okay.
He was arrested?
For his whereabouts?
No, I'm not his mama. I was tired. I went to sleep.
Carlos?
She trusts me.
Now, do you think they're being transparent with this story?
As transparent as they're gonna be. But no, you ask me. But that's them.
What's them?
Their infidelity, their lies, or whatever that's them. I don't believe Kimmy. Women, we tend to. As a woman, period. For me, I would wonder like, where's Fletcher at? 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. unless it's something someone's just used to.
That's right.
That
I agree.
happens all the time, then hell, I guess you sleep. I don't know their life.
So, but that's the part you don't believe, that I was not worried.
But she's saying that she don't believe that you're not accustomed to that behavior for him being out at 4 in the morning.
It's not routinely, not even halfway regularly. Come on.
Y'all hear Martell? Martell say, I'm going to break it down for you since you acting slow, Kimmy. Now, y'all know that's something else. When Martell got to break it down for you because you acting slow. And we know he's probably one of the slowest out of the bunch. And Martell Holt got to break it down for you. Ooh, you in trouble if Martell got to break it down.
4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how different I have to say it, but I've said it since season 1. That they come in 2 o'clock in the morning and I don't like it.
Yeah.
How many times do I have to say it? To be transparent.
All right, we are going to hold right here.
Let's move on.
Miscommunication. After years of withstanding rumors about their marriage, they are facing a crossroads about what's more important, working together in love or in business. Let's take a look.
We've been building on Scott Manor since 2019. I feel like I've made plenty of sacrifices for this particular home. You've been working hard?
Now, I thought this was crazy that Destiny and Martell, after Martell just, had Marcel in a chokehold, and Destiny knows she don't like Marcel because she been throwing jabs at him all season. And they both pretty much took up for Marcel during this conversation and basically telling Tisha that she needs to do better. And I'm like, what? And having sympathy for Marcel. And Marcel tried to act like he had some tears that he was about to shed, wiping his eyes. I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous. Your acting skills is horrible. So if you wanted to pull this card out, you probably should have freshened up on your acting skills because it wasn't giving. It was not giving. But yeah, they was pretty much ganging up on Leticia, saying that basically Marcel's a good man, and that's a good man, Savannah. He's out there trying to build these houses, and you should just do what he say and just be in a house and raise the kids. If you more comfortable with that, because he's telling Leticia she can't do both, be it a businesswoman and the stay at home mom.
Right now, what's going through your mind?
I just feel like for me, as a wife and as a mother and as a person, like I'm really trying to juggle things. I am still trying to figure out my place in the business.
I do feel bad for Tisha because she been telling us this over there on Instagram, on Facebook, on her YouTube channel when she was doing that, and now she's telling us on this reunion after umpteen seasons. Leticia, I think it's safe to say for you to go ahead and just sit at home and be a stay-at-home mom like you were doing before. Because, girl, you've been complaining about this for some years now, and I am sick of it, and I'm over it. Real talk. Just let it go. Be a stay-at-home mom. Because you every time you talk about this, you say that you so overwhelmed. And how do you juggle this? And all of this stuff. It's not working for you, sweetie. Just let it go. Kimmy is always giving advice and using big words, yet she can't understand her own husband. Ooh, wee. And you're absolutely right. I didn't like that. Okay.
As well as making sure that I'm taking care of my household. So it's a lot of different hats. And even in the home that we're in, it's a small home, it's uncomfortable. So we don't have, your house is supposed to be like your heaven on earth, your place of peace. And I don't have it. So
that's so crazy. You have a house, you have a husband, you got your kids there, and you're complaining about the house is too small, and y'all are in a process of building, a bigger home. Leticia, come on now, girl. I'm gonna need you to do a little better. I'm gonna have to pull Martell out on you. You need to do better and just, make yourself comfortable. You're trying to make it like you're so miserable in this home because it's small. Do you know how many people wish they had a home to call their own? Come on now, do better than this.
For me right now in my life. So even if my office was complete, I'm like, okay, that's at least a place I can go and breathe and think and be creative. And even like in the different businesses, Marcel's pushed me out of some of the things. When it comes to scope, when it comes to Black, he created his team and he pushed me out. Y'all saw me. I got out the office at scope. He's like, well, you're not involved and you're not helping out. I'm like, I don't know my place. I don't know my place. Like, I don't know what you need help with. I don't know what I'm supposed to step in. So that's how I feel.
Why have you put Tisha out?
Because Tisha's not dedicated for 2,080 hours a year.
Huh? Coming up on the Love and Marriage Husband.
Okay, he say Tisha is not dedicated, guys.
She wants to create a lane for herself, and she feels that Black is my business, scope is my business, chocolate in a bottle is my business, and she wants to do her thing. It's not good enough to be Marcel's wife.
The closest thing to
Y'all heard that? He said that it's not good enough for her no more that she is Marcel's wife. Well, all I can say is she seemed like she's been struggling with trying to wear all these hats, as she say, for a minute now. So just go ahead and stay at home, and be a stay-at-home mom. You said you was happy with that. And then she did say she get burnt out from that too. I just don't know what type of advice to give you, Leticia, because every which way that, people turn to give you advice, you got an excuse for why it doesn't work. So in a case like that, I just don't know what to tell you. Real talk. You're gonna have to try to work it out on your own. That's the only thing I can say. That's the only thing I can say, guys. But they continue to talk about that for a moment, and everybody's saying something in defense of Marcel.
It's to do and it's fun to do, but she lacks the motivation. And this one.
So now he says she ain't got no motivation, y'all.
Hunt is because I have to kill to eat. I actually have to go out there and run my fastest and get this done, or else my family doesn't eat. It takes that. It takes work until 9, 10 o'clock at night to do that. You can't do that, right?
But that doesn't mean I can't do anything.
No, that means
that's
you can't.
what you don't understand. That's right. What you're not getting. It's like, okay, you guys have daily meetings. Your team have a daily meeting. You guys schedule your meeting around the time I have to pick the kids up from school. Why can't the meeting be earlier where I can make it?
People show up to construction sites at 6 and 7 in the morning, and no one's waiting till you drop your kids off to start work.
That's not what I'm asking.
That's exactly what you're saying.
That's not what I'm asking.
But Tish, let me ask you this.
You gotta listen to me. I'm saying
I'm listening to you, but I don't feel like you listen to me.
Okay, because
so they just kind of bickering, going back and forth about who listening to who and all of that. So let's move on.
Stay at home, mom. Sometimes you can lose yourself, and everything is just about.
You can lose yourself in anything.
You're a great mom.
I always just felt like I don't want to lose me.
Women say that kind of stuff. Like, guys give up our most precious asset, our time, for others. My biggest frustration this whole time is when you're like, I'm frustrated. And now I can see if you're saying I'm frustrated, I'm laying on the couch.
He gaslighting her. I agree.
I'm frustrated. Wow.
So now this is the part he acts like he's shedding a tear. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous.
Still get complaints, like.
So he's fussing about still getting complaints.
What advice would you give Tisha and Marcel?
Marcel made that very clear from the beginning. You got the kids. I'm gonna be out here,
Marty Mars giving advice.
She's a great mom, and I feel there's nothing wrong with, I ain't gonna say losing yourself in your marriage or losing yourself as a parent, but to me, like, that's your husband. You know what I'm saying? Those are your children. Yeah, lose yourself in that. I ain't really saying lose yourself in a negative sense either, though.
No, I'm saying that same thing.
There's nothing wrong with that, especially that there's something you're good at. And then, you know, financially, I can see if you guys are struggling in any kind of way, but if you're not, if he's able to provide for you to be in that position, I think that you should gracefully do that. You know, I think your kids would appreciate that more. Your best friend, Kimmy, saying that, I mean, you're a better, that's your space.
Teachers, there anything you'd like to say to Marcel after hearing that?
Yes, I love Marcel. I love the life that we have.
And I do believe her.
It's me. It's trying to figure out me. It has nothing to do with him, but it's affecting our relationship indirectly. And so
I think it's direct, Tisha. I'm sorry. It's very direct. I mean, that's your husband. He's the leader of the household. You know, it's like when he asks you to go do this, I mean, honestly, that's what you should do.
Honestly,
you know?
I speak a little bit of man. It's not about you loving him.
So now Destiny, Destiny is going to give advice. Now, remind you, they just got through arguing with these two people, but they supposed to be giving them some advice. That's crazy. And Leticia says that she received it. I wouldn't receive shit from neither one of them. Not from Destiny or Martell. Real talk. Not when y'all done sat up here and called me out, called my husband out. I wouldn't want neither one of their advice. Real talk.
Onto you to see the vision. When he hear you want more, he doesn't understand because he has literally worked his ass off to make sure that you have the life that you deserve. So just be my teammate so that you can live the life that he's building for you and your kids.
I received that and I hear that. And I'll make some sacrifices and I'll work on being better, being more appreciative, because at the end of the day, I love my husband and I love my kids.
And I also want you to love your life. None of us are saying don't find yourself. I think what we're just saying is, as you are on this journey finding yourself, ignore the noise of what maybe people or society or things are telling you should be, because I think all of us are collectively saying that the life you live, if you really sit back and think about it, you are living the dream you wanted.
Yeah.
You really are. All right, well, thank you both for being willing to answer the tough questions. We've got even more on the way. We'll be back.
Okay, so that was their little part. So now they're about to bring Lance out. That's the Fletcher son. And let's see what he brings to the table. We all know that he was dating Destiny at one point. Here is Lance. This is Nail's son. And Chris is his stepdad. So let's hear what he brings to the table.
Okay. Nell and Chris have been married for over 3 decades. And even with all this time together, they still experience major surprises as a family. From welcoming 2 new grandbabies in 1 year to caring for Nell's elderly father. But having to balance a full plate has never stopped Nell or Chris from getting down to business or going head to head. Let's have a look.
You know, you did just in LA. You didn't hang out with us at all.
They got a call saying you need to get back.
So they throw it back to a throwback. They throw it back to a throwback of the ladies talking about, you know, him having a baby and all of that.
There's some business issues this season. So I would like to ask you, what is the latest going on in terms of your license?
Well, my real estate license is still revoked at this time.
Okay, still revoked.
Maximum time is 2 years.
Damn.
I have an attorney that's working on it, trying to shorten the time.
Hopefully he get it shortened.
Okay. So Ms. Nell, we saw this season you go through a lot of heaviness. Are you overwhelmed with everything happening in your life?
I've been overwhelmed, of course.
Yeah, she been screaming that from the top of her lungs. How overwhelmed she is.
I don't feel like they do enough.
What would you like for them to do?
Be more responsible.
And she tell them that all the time too, that they ain't doing enough.
I'm always putting on the back burner. You know, sometimes a person needs time, especially when it's your mother. If he needs me, a drop of a dime, I don't hesitate. I'm there. I'm doing it. I'm all in. I get it done.
Lance, how does it feel to hear your mother say that when you need her, she drops everything for you. But in return, she feels like when she needs you, you don't give her that same grace.
It's a bit disheartening. It's something that we've discussed and talked about often, and I feel like I have made strides to improve in that aspect. But I guess I got to do more.
Well, what we saw Lance do was he was dating Destiny last season, and Leticia Scott did tell Destiny that the reason you guys were leaving LA early was because Lance had a baby on the way.
Yeah, I said that amongst the girl group, but I really truly did not know what was going on.
Lance, how long did you know?
I knew immediately that there was a possibility, but with these circumstances, I had to make sure that it was, true.
So when the baby was born, you had a paternity test, and the baby turned out to be yours.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Destiny found out that you had a baby on the way through another source. You and Destiny were dating. Why did you want to keep that from her?
When you bring something like that up, you want to make sure that it's true. You want to make sure
that's true.
It's sticking.
Were you dating just to have fun with Destiny, or were you dating in hopes of
hit the like button? Yes. I forgot to even say that. Definitely hit the like button. Thank you. Hit that like button, guys.
Exclusive dating and possibly marriage.
Wow, he said possibly marriage.
No.
We damn sure did talk a lot about future stuff.
But you never expressed that you wanted to be exclusive or that you thought about marriage.
You don't date exclusively for it not to
I said you didn't express it. I didn't know.
Would that have changed things if he would have expressed that to you?
I don't know.
Lance, do you still have feelings for Destiny?
Not in that aspect, no.
Okay. So
that's interesting.
Is it?
Why is it interesting?
So Destiny got like a little attitude when he said he don't have feelings for her in that way. She said, that's interesting. Because I guess these two had a conversation or something. And he told her that he do got feelings for her. Because the way Destiny answered that was interesting.
Why that?
Destiny want her cake and eat it too.
I'm telling you, she want a big ass cake.
You said you what?
She want a big ass cake.
Ooh, I like cake.
Have you tasted his?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I have not tasted his cake.
Have you tasted yours?
My girl.
So she winked her eye.
A lot of people do believe that you and Lance were intimate. Mm-hmm. Lance, would you like to say for the record whether or not y'all did it?
Wow.
We did not.
Talk about getting put on the spot.
That puts it to rest, shouldn't it?
Have y'all ever been intimate?
We got 2 denials, guys. We're done here.
Have you and Destiny ever been intimate?
Is that having sex?
I said intimate, like have you seen body parts?
Oh my God.
Wow, Carlos.
What? Intimate.
Well, there we go, Carlos. You got something. It's a no. We got 2 no's, guys. We're good. There's no to say.
I know that's right, Marcel. 2 no's.
So,
he said they had some intimate moments.
Brother Carlos King had to choose out of all the bachelors that I see my girl Destiny with. And I'm being honest with you. I would choose Lance.
Me too.
Now, Carlos, should she give him another chance?
I prefer for her to give you another chance. I'd rather work on this part, but listen, to my amazing cast, thank you all for an amazing season.
Okay, so it ends there, guys. But y'all know what I found interesting? It always had been 3 parts, but this time it was only 2 parts. So it will not be, another part will not be coming on next week because Carlos said that that was it. So the reunion for this year only had 2 parts, but they were 2 good parts. I can say that. But I was looking forward to a third, but I guess not. Now, guys, the word on the curb, and I know we've been discussing this for a minute since Love and Marriage Huntsville had came back on, guys. But we gonna be getting Ariane Curry. So if anybody wanted to see Ariane Curry, she is allegedly gonna be on the upcoming season, and I cannot wait to see if it really happens this time. Real talk. Real talk. They are filming right now, guys, for the new season. So I'm interested to see how that goes. Um, because Martell Holt, I guess he ain't no I guess. He been wanting to bring his real life story to the show. He been going back and forth with Carlos King about it, but I guess, the things that Ariane have done in the past and said about the network and all of that stuff. But now I guess they're gonna give her a little second chance and see how it works. I say go for it. I say go for it, guys. You say it's about darn time. I agree. I agree. Go and let Ariane come on there and turn shit up. Cause I'ma tell y'all, I definitely think that she will turn shit up. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Because I definitely think that she's going to throw it all in Tisha and Kimmy's face that three-way that got mentioned tonight. It definitely happened. It definitely happened. And y'all got to remember, Ariane was on some of those trips. Ariane was the side chick, and they was bringing their side chicks. And remember, Ariane is the one who told us that every time they was bringing linebackers. Do y'all remember that? Ariane telling us about the linebackers that the Scott brothers was bringing to be their side chicks. Yep, yeah, and then linebacker, sure. Yep, that was her favorite thing to say, guys. I know y'all remember that. You say you don't believe it. We just gonna have to wait and see, guys. You don't believe it happened. Why is he only? No, that part was a lie. I definitely don't think that he had 20 women's. You say where's the other women's at? I definitely don't believe that part that Martell said. No, 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 no. I definitely don't believe that part, but I do think there was some women. Now, current day, I don't know. She say it ain't nothing going on. He say it ain't nothing going on. And by him being on TV, he probably is on his best behavior now. Real talk, guys. She sure did. Yeah, she definitely did. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna lay down. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the live. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video. Deuces.